in my case, I became blind when I was 21. And that probably sounds pretty old to you all, but actually it's not that old. That was 9 years ago, so I'm 30 now. And when I became blind, you can imagine, right? It's like one day, you can see and you getting around with your vision, and the next day you have to use a dog or a cane or or whatever it is. And it was tough, I'm telling you. Like, it was the hardest thing, one of the hardest things I've ever experienced. I thought I would play you as a couple of songs to illustrate what I'm talking about. Because I told you that I use my guitar, right? And that was the thing that most helped me when I was going through a tough time in my life. And this was before I had Achilles, my dog. So I'm going to play you just a little bit from a song that I wrote back at that time, back when I was just learning to be happy in the new conditions that I had, right? So when I was asleep, I was dreaming, and even though I couldn't see with my eyes, when I would dream, I remembered what life looked like, and so I would see it in my dreams, right? Because when you dream, it's like you're not using your eyes or your ears, you're using different senses, okay? So when I was dreaming, I could see stuff, and then I would wake up, and I'd be back in my awake life, and I couldn't see anymore. So that's what I wrote this song about, okay? And it's kind of a sad song, but I'm going to play it for you anyway, because sometimes there are sad moments in life, so I'm just going to show you what that's like. When I stop to close my eyes, I still see it all. When I stop to close my eyes, I can see it all. When I stop to close my eyes, I can see it all. That the tides of life will rise and fall. So I wrote that, and I played that for myself, and that really helped me, because it was like a diary. You know what a diary? Does anyone know what a diary is? Yeah, it's like where you write down what you're feeling, what you're thinking. Okay. And then, as time went on, things got easier. I got used to being blind. I was like, hey, this is not so bad. I get this awesome dog, because he's a lot of fun, and he gets people's attention. People love to interact with him. And I thought, you know what? This whole blind thing, it's not such a bad gig. And so I started writing happier songs. And so I'm going to play you an example of what I'm talking about.